Trial of two men, Almonte Bell and Dyrell Green.
They are accused of shooting and killing two people, Brianna Williams and Cordreese Tyson, at the home of a Tru Colors Brewery executive in 2021. More insight into the case came out in court today.
Investigators say they tested for fingerprints at the home where the murders happened and found no evidence linking either defendant to that home as far as fingerprints are concerned. An examiner testified no fingerprint evidence putting Bell or Green inside the home on Providence Road. Prosecutors have no physical evidence tying the two men to the scene. Their case rests on digital evidence. Defense attorneys zeroed in on that digital trail today, cross-examining the state's forensic experts about a cell phone location data. They argued records from Bell and Green's phones showed no movement near the home at the time of the murders. Prosecutors admit the lack of fingerprints hurts their case, but they're not backing down about it.
They say digital data from the defendant's phone still tie them to the murders. Testimony picks up again tomorrow morning.